Yeah, hi, is that SI? Yeah, hi. I hear you're doing a new patch, and I was just wondering if maybe we're in a bit of a tight championship promotion race. I was just wondering maybe if you could just leave it till the end of the season so it doesn't muck anything up. And oh, okay, so it's already out, already been installed on the game. And okay, well, thanks anyway. And I guess they're gone. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Norwich City, bouncing back, and we are back slightly earlier than planned because the new patch is out. It's a big one and we just got to experience it live just to see truly how wonderful it's going to be. I mean, maybe it'll be a good thing after what happened last time. Of course, that last minute defeat to Bristol City, not great. And the results since then: 4 games played, 3 wins in the league, which is obviously very good, but we are unfortunately out of the FA Cup. Fair to say we binned off this one as well. 2-0 up inside 2 minutes, looking good. First goal for Placheta as well. He's back from injury and he was able to score. They then equalised with 2 goals in quick succession late on. Went all the way to penalties. We're looking incredibly good. 2 saves in a row. Their second and third penalties, both saved by Michael McGovern. And we needed to score 1 penalty and then we would go through. But both Stiepermann and Wilmot then missed. It went to sudden death. Everyone, the entire rest of the team for both sides, scored until it was Michael McGovern's turn to take a penalty himself, and he didn't score. So we are unfortunately out of that one. But the 3 league games since then have been excellent. A 4-1 win against Millwall first of all, 2 from Adamida, Todd Cantwell, and a first goal for the club for Tyrese Omotoye. It's going to be really interesting to see how he develops at Mainz from now on, because I didn't realise his contract was expiring, and on deadline day he just agreed to join Mainz. Didn't get a chance to stop him. Literally the same continue. It came up with he's been offered a contract, he's agreed to join. Didn't get an opportunity not to, but my fault for not noticing he was going to be leaving anyway, or his contract was up anyway. He looks like he could be really quite good, so this is bad, but we'll just try and buy him back at some point. Mainz aren't exactly the biggest club in the world. We will hopefully be able to get him back if he develops really well. And then most recently, 2 really good wins. 1-0 win against Middlesbrough, always good. Middlesbrough doing pretty well this season. Ida once again with the goal. It was one of these games again. We've had them a lot this season, whereby we absolutely dominated so many chances. It looked like it was going to be drop points, but this time we did find the breakthrough pretty late on. And then most recently, one of the best performances of the season, a 2-1 comeback win against Swansea City. Really does fill me with confidence. Again, the XG is fantastic, but we went behind through Andre Ayew's goal in the 20th minute, but we battled back once again, and 2 goals from that man again. Adamida gave us all 3 points, and this man, he's not getting any help. He's 20 now. Not getting any help from Pookie. He's still injured. Not getting any help from Hugill because he's completely useless. But he doesn't need it. Does not need it. 17 in 28. He is the top scorer in the championship by 3 goals at the moment. 3 clear of Adam Armstrong. He's doing fantastically well. And we are loving every single second of it. And there you can see the league table. And we are currently top of it, 3 points clear of Brentford. The Swansea game was so critical. We were losing for most of the game, and it was one of these times where it wouldn't have actually mattered because Brentford lost their game and Huddersfield lost their game as well. But I was just sitting there so frustrated that we weren't capitalising on that. Luckily, we managed to get those 2 goals through Ida, and we did capitalise. We are 3 points clear of Brentford, as said, and then most importantly of all, because as much as I'd love to win the title, it's promotion or bust really, 7 points clear of Huddersfield. That is absolutely crucial. But there's still plenty of matches to play, 18 league games left, and well, I'm just hoping that things aren't going to be a lot harder than they have been so far. So today we're going to be playing Stoke City first of all, a team who we did already beat this season 7-0, so you'd expect us to do well in that one. And then Coventry, a team who recently promoted to the Championship and who did in fact beat us earlier on in the season as well. Also good news, Josh Martin is finally back after his broken leg. He's been out for 5 months, a little bit sooner than kind of was expected. It was supposed to be sort of 6 months, but it has definitely knocked his development. He's going to be playing mostly in the reserves for the rest of the season. Hopefully he can recover some of that potential. Not the only injury that we've had to be contending with this season. Sean Longstaff's not going to be starting today. He's got a tight hamstring. Probably could risk him, and he may well come off the bench, but it's the kind of thing where if he's going to then tear his hamstring and be out for 2 months or something, it's not really worth it. But otherwise, the team is looking pretty good. Now, Michael McGovern has been playing in goal, not just because of his FA Cup exploit. It's just Tim Krul kind of, well, I talked about last time getting a new goalkeeper in, didn't manage to do that because I didn't want to jeopardise the finances too much. But I've given McGovern the nod, and he's done okay. So he's going to keep his place there for now. But Tim Krul is there if we do need him. Defence is as you would expect: Mitchell, Gibson, Zimmerman, and Aarons. Lucas Rupp is now anchoring the midfield. Of course, Oliver Skip is going to be playing in the box-to-box role today in the absence of Longstaff. Stiepermann on the left, Cantwell on the left of the attack, Buendia on the right, and the main man through the middle up front. Now, if we can get as many goals as we did in the previous game against Stoke, I will be absolutely pleased. Right, corner early on. Apparently Stiepermann's got a bit of an injury. We're not going to take him off just yet. Buendia with the corner being cleared away by Nick Powell. Only as far as Ben Gibson. He gets another go at it. Beats his man. Can he take this on? He does. It's a good save. Tipped around the post from Andrew Davies. I think it's not Jack Butland anymore. Another corner this time. Other side. Buendia plays it in, and it's been saved by it's Angus Gunn. They've got Angus Gunn in goal. Of course, no stranger to shipping large amounts of goals, both against us and in real life. Another corner. Stiepermann tries to get there. Ida can only hit the post, but from a ridiculous angle. Early pressure, all us, but let's not do anything stupid. Oliver Skip, bit of room for him to run into. He slips in Cantwell, who looked offside to me, but apparently he wasn't, and apparently it counts, which I'm absolutely thrilled to see. Todd Cantwell, 8th of the season for him. Not been quite as effective as his wing counterpart on the right-hand side, but he's done pretty well, all things considered. Good run from Skip, not really closed down at all, and it's a lovely finish. Sweeping finish from Cantwell to give us the lead. I thought he might be offside. Let's see this. It's very tight. There has been changes in the patch to offside. Still going to drop the line back. I think there's been potentially tweaks to that as well, but we don't want to take any risks with any sort of long balls over the top. It's gone back to McGovern. Can we just not do anything stupid at the back, please? That would be good. I mean, I hate when we do this. What is this? Someone's about to do something really idiotic. Gibson listens and does something moderately sensible, finds Cantwell. Ida's there, back to Stiepermann, and we're looking to work it on the left-hand side. Tyrick Mitchell, can he swing a ball in? He's gone to the byline, flicks it back to Oliver Skip, who absolutely levers that one in for his first goal for the club. Oliver Skip hasn't played much because he's been, well, pretty awful when called upon, but he gets the game today, and good effort from him. Heavily involved in the first goal, and getting the second one for himself. Good run from Mitchell, pulls it back beautifully, and what a hit that is from Skip. No stopping that one. Of course, his other games also critical. We've got to be mindful of them. Huddersfield currently losing at home to Wickham, which would be fantastic. I very much want to win the title, but just promotion is the most important thing. Finishing second, fine by me. Now Stoke, they look a bit more up for this in the second half, although they've given the ball to us, Michael Stiepermann. Plenty of room for him to run into, but not all that much support yet. Here it comes. Stiepermann, he's gone wide. Ida's there, and he's unlucky again. Top of the bar. The amount of times we've hit the woodwork, we could be even further ahead. Still time to, muck this up. Some people are getting a bit tired. Subs will need to be made at some point, but I don't want to do it until I know we're really safe. Max Aarons picks it up, gets past Tom Ince. He's been a little bit compressed, but he's managed to give the ball back to a Norwich player, and now we're going all the way back to the defence. There's 3 guys on the left. Can we please use them? Ben Gibson, he's paying attention. Heavy touch from Stiepermann, but he gets a bit of luck off Joe Allen. Ida's there, and again, it's a save from Angus Gunn. How many chances has Adam had today and missed? Not like him at all. Aarons on the right, cuts inside, lays it off to potential man of the match, Oliver Skip, who still gets it back to Buendia, gets it again, and he's been fouled. He's been fouled. It's a penalty. That seemed pretty tame. He was ganged up by 2 players, including Josh Tyman, and Ida now has a chance from the spot to get the goal today that he deserves. He has. It's 3-0. 19th of the season for the young Irishman. Confident. I mean, wouldn't have expected him to come into the side at such a young age and start week in, week out, but with everyone else injured and terrible, he's done just that. Collins has hit the post. We managed to get it away. And there we go, 3-0. Job done. If that's how things are going to be going, I'm very happy indeed. Whether it can be kept up remains to be seen, but that's not a bad start. Very good performance, and I think we've got a bit of luck from results elsewhere as well. We saw the Huddersfield result in the end, but Huddersfield have dropped points. They've drawn 1-1 with Wycombe. Brentford were drawing as well. 2 ridiculously late goals, giving them a 3-1 win, and that's unfortunate. But the most important thing, as said, is that gap back to third, which is now 9 points. Should say as well, if it wasn't obvious, so we did survive January without any more departures, and so Buendia is of course still here, new contract for him, but Aarons is still here, Zimmerman is still here. They were both attracting a little bit of interest, but no bids came in for anybody, and I'm not planning on selling anybody because I'm planning on being in the Premier League next season, but obviously that depends on actually winning games. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer unhappy that Ethan Laird isn't playing very much. Unfortunately for him, it's February now, so you can't recall him, so yeah, not bothered. I said he was going to be a squad player. Okay, he's only played 5 games and 4 of them were off the bench, but still, I didn't say he was going to be playing regularly. Right then, second game, off to Coventry. I went to university in Coventry. It's very grey up there, but and well, obviously they beat us at Carrow Road, which was not great. So can we do them at their gaff? I say their gaff. It's not their gaff, is it? They're at this is actually in Birmingham, isn't it? Because they don't even have their own stadium anymore. Yeah, they're sharing with Birmingham City at St Andrews for this season at least. Now the team is going to be slightly different. Sean Longstaff is back from injury. He's going to come back in. Although saying that, Oliver Skipp did play very well. We'll reward him with a place on the bench. He's not here permanently, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, Longstaff comes back in. No other changes. Let's get some revenge. On paper, you'd expect us to win this game pretty easily, but we know what happened last time, so anything better would be an improvement. We've got ourselves a handy little gap back to third place. Let's keep that up today. Very, very sparse here at St Andrews. I mean, clearly most Coventry fans couldn't be bothered to make it, which fair enough, but it's not that far away. As the Stiepermans hit the post, we hit the woodwork so often. Buendia, pretty tight angle, he whips it over the top. It's been parried by the goalkeeper, and it's an absolute goal-mouth scramble, which does not result in a goal, which I have to say I don't approve of. The amount of people trying to get that away. Our XG is up to 2.3 just from that highlight alone, and yet somehow we didn't score. Longstaff beats his man, flips it up. It's a more questionable goalkeeping from Morosi. 35 minutes gone. Somehow we still haven't scored. 2.49 is our current XG. We've not had a penalty. It's literally just as a result of about 15 people having a shot in the space of 2 seconds. Tyrek Mitchell takes it on. It's again, it's parried. Hyams flattened Adamida, but apparently that's not a penalty. Genuinely don't know how we haven't scored at this point. Buendia, another ball in. It's finally gone in. It's finally gone in. We need to watch the replay of that one, because if what I think happened just happened, as the rest of the players praise him for 20 goals so far this season. He hit the post, it then came back to him, and he put the rebound in. I mean, thank God it went over the line. How many opportunities do we need? Buendia, free kick from deep, whips it in, looking for the head of anybody. He's found we've hit the crossbar again. That's half time, but we have an XG of 3.13. We've had 8 shots on target, 21 overall. We are somehow only 1-0 up. We've hit the woodwork, at least 3 times. Yep, 3 times. Great. Thank God we at least got 1 in. Second half, Buendia on the ball again, back to Max Aarons, our 2 most coveted players, combining Sean Longstaff on the edge of the area. Well, we don't need Oliver Skipp when he can do that. The goal from Skipp was good. That was absolutely outstanding. Good movement on the right once again. These 2 boys combining, looking to find the pass, find the angle. Sean Longstaff, no one picking him up at all, and what a hit that is. 2-0. Still more chances. The XG is getting higher and higher. Even still, Longstaff whips it in, looking for anybody. It's cleared away by Hyam. Rupp picks up the loose ball, though. There's space on the left. Mitchell's not been picked up. He goes inside. Maybe not the best option, but still has it again. Stieperman exchanges with Cantwell. Cantwell now wide left, flips it across. Stieperman's there, and he squeaks it in the near post. It is 3-0 once again, and I think in this case pretty deserved. Another good move. Flowing, passing, sensible football. What I like to see. Steeperman holds it up well. The Coventry defence not really paying attention. And now the scoreline a bit more reflective of the actual number of chances we've had into injury time. And it's beginning to look a lot like 3 more points. Sam Byram, of course, he's back from injury now as well. We're delighted to see him try to find Oliver Skipp. We've made 5 changes. I've actually remembered to make all 5 today, resting key players. There's still time for us to muck this up. Jones has absolutely levered that one in. First of the season for him, off the crossbar. Devastating counter-attack. I mean, he appeared to be breaking Usain Bolt's 100-metre record there. Absolutely sprinting away from everybody. I mean, it's safe to say we got caught off guard. Nothing McGovern could do about that. There's still time to throw this away, but I'm hopeful we'll be all right. And indeed we are. 3-1. Would have preferred the clean sheet, but that's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good. 3.59. We should have won about 10-0 based on that, really. But yeah, good win, boys. Well done. Have we got any help from anyone else? We absolutely have. QPR beat us earlier on this season, and now they've done us a big favour by beating Brentford. They have dropped points. We are now 6 points clear of them. Huddersfield not playing today, but they've played the same number of games, so they must have won their game. We are still 9 points clear of them. But 6 clear of second, 9 clear of third. I like that very much. Well then, first impression of the new patch is quite good. If it's still more green next time, I'll be very happy indeed. We will be back for what I originally said would be this episode. Brentford, it's got to be them. Top of the table clash, although they are a little bit far behind us now. 6 points, could easily be gobbled up if we lose a couple of games in quick succession, but that'll be next time, as well as Luton. We got revenge against Coventry. Can we get revenge against another team that's beaten us so far this season? Let's hope so. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss what happens next time and then the rest of the Championship season. Can we make it back to the Premier League at the first time of asking? We really need to. That's what the board want us to do. They're not going to be happy if we don't, and financially, well, we're going to fail FFP if we don't. It's bad. It's already over the 15 million we're allowed to make, and it's meant to be 23 at the end of the season. So let's just get promoted, shall we?